So I was driving home and I realized, child, I was almost to the house and I'm like, it's almost 4 o'clock. We ain't got a video up. Like, we don't have a video up. So I have never gone live on YouTube. But in an effort to keep the 3 uploads, you're going to see me a week in some capacity. I'm like, let's go live. The title is of this live is treated like a job, right? Because as I was pulling into my garage, which is where I am right now and where I'll be until I get too hot, I was like, my content creator journey, my life has changed when I started to treat the things that I was doing like a job, as if I was clocking in for this particular job. Like, it has to be treated like a job. A lot of times people are like, well, how is it that you can respond so quickly? Or how is it that you can, comment back to everybody? Because I look at it like a job. Like, it's a part of the job. I think sometimes it's easy to get discouraged because you may not see immediate satisfaction. You may not get immediate satisfaction or gratification. There's no immediate gratification when it comes to chasing your dreams. And this is not even in relation to just social media. This is just in life. There's no immediate gratification there. And then also when it comes to content creation, just realizing, like, if I want to see not only community, money, longevity, I have to look at it and play the long game and be like, you know what? I'm clocking in. And I said that because I was pulling into my garage, I was vlogging, and I was like, dang, I literally been gone all day. Like, I've been on meetings since 8 this morning, did my makeup, did some reels, some content, went downstairs for a 1 o'clock meeting, did some more content. Like, I've just been working. And I'm like, dang, like, I be working. Like, this is not a game. And it's funny because I was driving and I was like, people, they want to think, some people think, not going to, people probably think that. I wish I could afford to twiddle my thumbs. Like, I wish I could just like sit back and not, I'm not going to even say I wish I could do that, because no, I don't wish that. But I'm just saying, like, I am actually like putting in the work. And this is not like, this is no kudos to me, y'all. This is literally just me kind of reflecting out loud and thinking about how I've had to really treat this. Hey, I didn't really, why is when people join, why is that so faint? I didn't even know nobody was in here. Hey, y'all. But yeah, like, you really do have to treat the thing that you're going after as a job, as something that you're like clocking in for. I'm speaking to myself, even with me in this gym. Child, I am going to go to the gym today. I'm going to make my way to go. But I have to look at it different. Like, my friend had commented on my post and was like, look at it like an appointment that you can't miss. Like, the gym is an appointment. And then Jalen, she always does like these daily deposits. Like, it's a daily deposit to yourself. So I do well with that when it comes to like clocking in for content creation and, my meetings and all of that for my business. Like, it's a job. But when it comes to like the overall, like the gym and other stuff, I don't be looking at it like that. Because, baby, I can go. I can talk, okay? I don't be looking at it like that. And I just think that if we want to see success in anything, we have to approach it as if it's a job. We have to do it as if we're doing it unto the Lord. There's a scripture. I'm reminded of a scripture. Okay, let me see if it'll pull up the exact, the exact. That is so weird that this thing is so faint, y'all. Anyway, Colossians, sorry, it's taking a minute. Colossians 3:23 and 24 says, and whatever you do, do it heartily, as to the Lord and not to men, that from the Lord you will receive the reward of the inheritance, for you serve the Lord Jesus Christ, for you serve the Lord Christ. So do it heartily. Let's look at what heartily means. Because sometimes you ain't even got to put your own words to it. Just look at what the Bible says about it. Heartily, wholeheartedly. Do it wholeheartedly as if you're doing it unto the Lord. So whatever it is that you're approaching, whatever it is that you're doing, look at it like, I'm doing this for the Jesus. Look, for the Jesus. I'm doing it unto him, not unto myself. So that kind of helps take you out of the equation. Like, like, it's not even just about me. So if I don't feel like it, okay, it's not just about me. I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing it unto the Lord. Okay. And when you start to, excuse me, excuse me, there becomes a point in your journey too where you realize other people are impacted by your yes. And so I've been blessed and fortunate enough. It's a weight, but I've been fortunate enough to experience people's, you know, I guess, transformation from my yes. Does that make sense? Like me saying yes, I've been able to experience other people's transformation. And I think when you realize, like, okay, it's not just about you. Hey, my girl, I didn't even know you was on here. This live is so weird. Like, I can't even, the little thing that's showing us people here is so freaking faint. I can't even see it. But when I started to realize that people's, you know, lives literally would and could be changed from my yes, it looked a lot different. And so it's like, not only am I supposed to be doing whatever I'm doing is this unto the Lord, but also people are impacted by my yes. And then also I'm fortified. You know, I'm changed. I'm better because I'm doing the things that, you know, child walking past my garage. But yeah, like I'm, you know, doing the things that maybe push me or I may not feel like doing. And every time I do it, I feel better. So I just feel like God is literally in the midst. When you treat whatever it is that you're doing as like you're doing it unto him, he has no choice but to be in the midst. Like when you give your all, when you give your 110% to something and you honestly honor him with it. Like I try my best to honor God with my platform, honor God with what I create, honor God with what I say. I want to consider him, you know, like I want to consider him and everything that I'm doing. And I just truly feel like if I'm doing that, God has no choice but to show up and to bless me. And let me talk about this. And I think I talk about it a little bit. Y'all see this on Saturday's vlog, but I'm learning to be okay with how God decides to bless. You know, I think sometimes we can get so particular, like, God, I want you to send me this financial blessing, or I want you to send me this man, or I want you to send me a new best friend, or I want, like, we can get very particular, and then God be blessing, he be blessing, but it's hard for us to kind of look at what he's blessing as the answer. It's like, no, I actually asked you for more money. I did not ask you for somebody to come in my life and lift a load. But if somebody comes in your life and lifts a load and you're able to focus more on the thing, you're going to be able to generate more income from the gift that God has called. You know what I'm saying? So in this season of my life, I've been praying prayers, but I've also been saying what they say in, is it Colossians or is it Corinthians? You know, whatever the Lord wills. You know what I'm saying? Like, your will be done. Because I've just gotten to the point, I don't know if it's almost turning 30. I didn't got to the point where I know good and well what I be wanting and what the Lord be wanting sometimes don't be aligning. So instead of just wasting my time and beating his ears with nonsense, Lord, this is what I'm presenting to you. This is what I'm submitting to you. But your will be done. Your will be done. And so basically, I'm just saying all that to say, like, I just laughed when I pulled up into the garage because I'm like, dang, I literally have been working all day. Like, I literally been working all day. And when I started to treat this thing that I say I want as something that not only is a career or a job, but as something that I'm actually presenting in to God, he's just been blowing my mind, and not always financial, right? Just even clarity, peace of mind, relationships, community, resources. Like, he's been blessing in those ways. And I'm just like, it could be nobody but God. It could be nobody but God that, you know, would see fit to do what he's done, you know, so far in my life. And so I just think a lot of times people ask, like, how is it that you can, you know, comment back, or how is it that you can do this or do that? I mean, it's a part of the job. That's really it. And I think sometimes people think you may be talking about even the content creation job, but no, let's go a little further. It's a part of my job. If I'm doing anything as unto Christ, that's a job. So it's part of the job. Like, it's literally a part of the job. So I'm just learning, you know, to see God in everything. Because if I put my mind to seeing God in everything, I will see God in everything. Like, I literally believe that. It's been proven to me. So, you know, I really plan on coming on here just to chop it up with y'all and just to go live. And I think I'll be going live more on YouTube as well, just to really build rapport with y'all that are coming, because dang, like y'all are here, and I'm so thankful for y'all. Whenever you may be watching this, you may be watching it live, you may be watching the playback, but I'm just so thankful for y'all being a part of Karmy BTV, being a part of the journey. Like, I was just telling somebody, they were saying something, and I was like, I love how structured your stuff is, like your channel, because I just feel like I just be running my mouth, doing what I do. And she was like, that works for you. And I was like, you know what, instead of being, what is it, that false humility, like, nah, no, it actually does work for me. I've gotten to the point where I love people that can operate in their lane. Like, if their lane is more structured and more like, strategical, like edits, and just I love that for them. Like, I'm very vocal about telling you, like, I love that for you. But then also being able to say, like, I know that's not where I'm at, and I thrive more in like the authenticity, the basically like what I'm doing right now, just popping up on live. Like, I thrive in that space, and not shrinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, being okay to say, yeah, this is where I dwell. Okay. I was on a meeting today, and they asked me, what is one thing, what if you could describe yourself with one word, what would you say? I said authenticity. I answered, so she was like, whoa, yeah, I don't need help with that one. Like, that one, it's just what it is. And that's what I say all that to say. I'm happy that y'all are here, because that's all that I have to give in this season of my life, where I'm at, where I'm going. It's just my real authentic journey, my authentic self. And y'all seem to like it and rock with it, and that blesses me, because I'm like, it really just reaffirms that you don't have to be anything else. You don't have to be anybody else. You can get on these platforms, you can start your business and your brand boldly in exactly who God has called you to be. If you got a little twang, you just got a little twang. If you talk proper, you just talk proper. Like, it does not matter. Whatever the package is that God has already packaged you, like, owning that, walking in that, and not being ashamed. Like, just being okay to say, child, like, I don't know, what was it? Oh, I was on a podcast the other week, and she was like, I knew I heard like a southern, a twang. She said, I said, yeah, baby, Little Rock, Arkansas. On the podcast. Now, when I watched that back, I said, now, Karmy, did you have to, because I was being funny, like, Little Rock, Arkansas, baby. Because when people hear about Arkansas, they think, child, we walking on hay and, barefoot, we ain't got shoes. That's what they think about Arkansas. People that aren't from there, or like they've never heard about it. I think she's from California. So especially, different, types of people, they be like, okay, what is actually in Arkansas? So I just say that to say, like, I can't see, y'all. I'm so sorry. I can't see, but I'm just running my mouth. If y'all in here, let me know y'all in here. Say hi to me. Please say hi to me. I would love to just chop it up with y'all. I'm just kind of letting the spirit kind of speak through me. But again, I just feel like it's important to know who God has called you to be, and a lot of times we really don't know that, because we ain't really talking to God, and we're not really, even just evaluating ourselves. Sometimes you may have to ask people, like, if you had to describe me in a few words, what would it be? I remember that was like a project or something we did in college, back in my PR classes, like asking like those people that are like in our close-knit circle. But more so than that, ask God, like, who do you want me to be? What space do you want me to take up? And continue to confirm that. Because sometimes to me, when I feel like, okay, or when I felt like maybe I don't hear God clearly on this, I just keep going, and then he sends people, you know what I'm saying? Because God up in heaven, so he got to use people to get the word and get his work out, right? So he'll send people to just say little things, to confirm little things, and I'm like, that could only be God, because I literally was just praying an hour ago, asking for this, very clarity, this clarity. So I just think it's just a blessing. I say that to say, I'm always saying something to say. I say that to say I'm thankful and I'm blessed to be able to be back on YouTube. Y'all know I was not planning on being back on YouTube without my camera. Amen. Oh, is it? Okay, it's not in my door no more. It used to be in my door. I did not. And it's just so funny how God works. It's like the very thing that you think you need, or that you would prefer to have, God will make it happen for you without that, just so you can look and say, that was never the thing. I need you. I need God more than I need a camera. I need him lighting the way more than I need any equipment, more than I need a brand deal. I need God going before me. So I think I had put so much on a camera, and child, circumstances just was not allowing me to make that a priority, period. And it's just like, what? Like, just to see, my community grow on YouTube, it's just been like funny to me, because I'm like, what? When I had the camera, I wasn't as consistent as I am now with that phone, because guess what it's about? A made up mind. You got to make up your mind. And a lot of times we think, and this is for any content creator, any influencer, anybody starting something new that think they don't have everything that they need. We think that we need, when we get this thing, then we going to do it. If you ain't doing it without it, you're probably not going to do it with it, sweetheart. Now, with the YouTube, I was, consistent on YouTube, but not as consistent as I've been. Like, my consistency looks a lot different now than it even did then, right? So it's just like a lot of times we think we need something, and God is like, you don't need that. Do y'all know that I literally did not plan to move to Texas from Little Rock, Arkansas without a job? Like, I had made up in my mind. I let my family, friends, people convince me, my own thoughts, my own subconscious, fears convince me that the only way I can move to Dallas is if I had a 9 to 5. Literally. My best friend ups and moves to Dallas. I was working my business at the time. So I was like, if I go to Dallas, I for sure just can't do this business stuff. Though I was making pretty good money. I don't know, child. I was like, I can't do it. So my best friend moved out, he moved out here, and he called, was like, we're going to be roommates. Okay, sorry, I just got a message. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, he was saying we gonna be moved, like, you need to be my roommate. Now, I ain't never been a roommate type chick. Don't care. Y'all know the best friend I'm talking about, and I love him dearly. But I've never been a roommate type of girl. That's not my thing. In college, I never had to have a roommate. It's not my thing. So anyway, sorry. If y'all in here, what's up? What is up? What y'all, let me know something. Say hello. Talk to me slow so I know. No, hey, I keep getting messages. So he moves. He's like, you gonna be my roommate. So my lease was up. I'm applying for jobs, y'all. I'm applying. Jobs I know I'm qualified for. Let's get with this. The year before I was gonna move by myself. I my high school best friend job interviews. Like, I was driving from Arkansas, job interviews. Like, it was that serious to me because I'm like, excuse me, there's no way I'm gonna have to have a job. Anyway, Lavelle was like, we gonna move together, like, let's do it, like, this is the time. I'm gonna go find the place, I'm gonna do whatever, but you coming. And so I was like, okay. So I moved out here, but I didn't have no job. So you would think that one person would be like, okay, you out here, like, let's keep running the business. Now, I did keep running the business, but mentally, I let my people, I let myself, everybody was like, what you gonna be doing? How you gonna be moving to Dallas? Like, what are you planning on doing? I'm like, I guess working my business, child. So I was on interviews. I can remember it like it was yesterday. It was a week where I was on an interview every week. I was getting the interviews. I was getting them. Child, nobody was hiring me. I probably did that for like December, January, February. I already did that for about 3 months. And I thought, okay, Lord, let's get something straight. I've been able to pay my rent, my part of the rent, my car note, like, keep my lifestyle up. And I'm still applying for jobs, but I'm not hearing anything. Then I just started getting like multiple clients. Like, I upped my rates. Just things started to really look different for me in my business. This is before influencing, before content creation. This is strictly brand strategy, websites, all of that type of stuff. Logos. This was that era. And literally, I just realized, like, dang, God, you've been providing through my business. Like, you've been providing. And so when I realized that, I said, you know what? I'm just going to take my hands off of it. Look, I'm not applying no more. Child been full-time ever since, was full-time going throughout. So I just say that to say, I put so much on having a job when I got here. And I'm not anti-job, child. I would love a good little remote situation to help me fund some of this stuff. I would love that. But it just didn't work out for me. It didn't work out that way. When I look back, had I allowed what I did not have, or me waiting to get a job, if I didn't come out here with Lavelle, child, I wouldn't be out here. Because I wouldn't be out here this soon, because I was always coming to Texas. But I may not have been out here this soon. And I just do believe in God's timing and his providence, for a thing. So I just kind of just say that to say, whatever it is that you're doing, you got everything that you, like, literally, like, God, oh my God, I was, TMI, but I was in the bathroom and the Lord was telling me, look again. Like, yeah, I heard him say that yesterday, like, look again, And so many places where I thought, like, maybe the well has run dry with that. Like, baby, water had just sprung up in these places, and I'm just like, what? I'm talking about old clients, old brand deals, you know what I'm saying, relationships, just so much just has started to spring back up, and I'm just like, it can only be God, you know, it can only be God. Shoot, I don't see how anybody do what we do, influencers, entrepreneurs, YouTubers. I don't see how they do it without God. I don't, because all to Him I owe. Okay, all to Him I owe. So I just, yeah, God has just been a keeper for sure. I could do none of this on my own, and this is why I'm always testifying, because I have to make it very clear that this ship wouldn't run without God doing it. Like, because I don't have like, I don't have that level of acumen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that. Like, it's not that for me. I do what I do and I know what I know, but everything else is literally God. Like, it's God. So I don't know. I just said it to say, oh, hey, Renise. I don't see how people do anything with, thank you. Thank you. How can you do anything without him? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I just don't know. And I don't want to do anything without God. Like, I don't. And I think that's the season of my life I'm in too. It's just like, God, however you want to bless, I'm throwing myself out there in all different ways. And I'm just, however you want to do it. You know, I don't want to be caught saying, well, I wish I did. Because I have enough I wish I's, you know, I really do. So I don't know, y'all. God is really, really good. And He's really, I'm going to sound old right here, but He's been the lifter of my head. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. He has literally been the lifter of my head. It's not easy. None of this is easy. But like I said, I started this live because I'm like, you have to treat whatever it is that you're doing like a job, and not only like a job, but like a job, like unto God, you know, and looking at it like that, it really relieves the pressure off of you and the pressure to please. Like, it's just like, Lord, I'm doing the best I can with what you've given me. I'm doing the best I can with what you've given me. That's all I can do. That's really all I can do. So I've been in this car. I've been talking for sure. I need to go up and take my dog out. It's a really pretty day. I want to go skate. I want to skate, but I don't know. I don't really know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I keep my little simple modern cook. So yeah, that's what I got. I mean, what y'all doing? Because I feel like I just ran my mouth. I am gonna keep this live up. I want to start going live more. I've been looking up. Y'all know the goal is, you know, monetization and eventually, you know, becoming a YouTube partner and stuff. And I was looking up some strategies, and going live is one of them. And I'm like, oh, okay. And honestly, I feel like with YouTube, my expectations aren't like, I've removed myself from expectations because I just love the platform. Like, I love YouTube. So even the fact that people are on here is like, hi, like, thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. But I just, you know, I've never done it before, and I'm just putting myself out there. So I don't really have a lot of high expectations of it. But it's beautiful. Like, this is beautiful. The journey is beautiful. Getting on here is beautiful. So y'all will be seeing me on here more. But yeah, y'all did not get a Wednesday upload today, because literally, like I said, I've been up since this morning. I had to do some short form content, and then I had calls. Also, all of that is not even the case. I didn't prepare, because I could have recorded the video yesterday and edited it and had it up today. But I decided that I was going to do whatever I was doing yesterday. It's a busy week for us, though. It really is a busy week for me, the team. It is a busy week. You know, I'm not going to say like I'm just twiddling my thumbs, because, child, I'm not. But yeah, I still could have did the video yesterday, and I didn't. So forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. I'll make it up on Saturday. That's the goal. I'll make it up on Saturday. I'm glad that y'all have been enjoying the 3 uploads a week. Like, it's been beautiful to give them to y'all. I've been really pushing myself. Like, and I even thought about, like, do you just want to push yourself and like do it? But I'm like, I don't really feel like, it's funny, I'm saying I don't feel like I got nothing to say, yet I'm on here for about 25 minutes talking, running my mouth. Sometimes I feel like a topic is like dropped in my spirit, right? And I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this, but the well is dry. I ain't got nothing I want to talk about, y'all. This is what I want to talk about, and I wanted to talk about it on live. Like, I just wanted to get on here and get it off of me And then that's kind of what I wanted to do. Yeah, so yeah, y'all, that's what I'm doing. Yes. So, hey y'all, that's on here. That's on here. I appreciate y'all for joining and chopping it up with me. I need to go upstairs and get at this car. Um, yeah, I did a short. I uploaded a short. Um, me trying on a lip bar. If y'all watched the last, is it on the last? Child? Where did I put it? When did I do it, child? Yes, I enjoyed it. I want to know about overcoming weaknesses or something. You enjoy, what is it that you enjoy? And what weaknesses? Tell me so I can. What was I about to say? When did I put it out already? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, because I didn't want to talk about it if it was gonna be on this upcoming vlog. But yeah, I'm all boggled together. The lip bar. I did a short on the lip bars, lips that I tried on. You can't really tell, but I had on the Trophy Wife. I love that lip gloss, but it's kind of mixed a little bit, so it's not really it's true color, but nevertheless. And I'm in the gym, and my weakness is cookies and snacks. Baby. Girl, me, girl, girl. Too. And when I've been getting on this scale, I ain't been liking what I've been seeing. I just have not. I have not. And I'm like, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Like, what are you gonna do about it? So I'm thinking I'm gonna go feed my dog, eat. I already ate earlier, but sometimes I be hungry again after a long work day. Eat and then go to the gym. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the gym. I'm leaving my makeup on because when I do my makeup, I do not take it off to go to the gym. No, 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 no. I'm gonna get my wear out this makeup every single time. Absolutely, yes, I am. I'm going to get my wear. So I'm not gonna take it off, but I am gonna go probably later on this evening. It's gonna be a lot of folks in there. I already know. Like, it would actually be ideal to have went like during the day. Like, ooh, around like that 1 o'clock, well, really noon. Nah, unless the lunch hour for a lot of folks, so they be in there. But a good 10 a.m., I don't be really that many people in there. A good 2, 3, like that's a really sweet spot. Right now, it's folks is getting out. They're getting out of school and stuff. It's spring break. When these kids go back to school, child, forgive me. I'm not being that sensitive, but I'm like, what? I be down there trying to work. They be down there playing pool. Now, they should play pool. Y'all should. But I be like, dang, dang. I just finished dropping off some orders for Karmy's Closet. Y'all know I have Karmy's Closet where I sell some clothes, some of my clothes that are like gently worn or brand new, because y'all know I have to, when I shoot, I either buy outfits that I only wear once, that I'm probably not gonna wear again, or I buy 2 sizes because I can't fit it, and I'm just so horrible to where I do not return anything. I'm horrible. And so what happens is I look in my room and there are clothes everywhere. I'm like outgrowing everything. I'm just like, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm like, absolutely not. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna let this thing hit 30 minutes exactly, because child, I didn't talk all this 29 minutes, okay? But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for joining and just being here. Thank y'all. Please catch up on the content if you haven't already, because y'all know this is my side of the tube of you, because it's the tube of me, where I share a little of my life a lot of the time. Amen. This one, my package is on the way. Arrives tomorrow. Y'all told me Emma was gonna be here today. Y'all said it was gonna be here today. Now it's gonna be here tomorrow. Nevertheless, you know, we do weekends. So, love y'all. Let me see if I can end this while I'm doing all that. Okay.